Welcome to Urban Village, and we are so glad to have you with you. At this point, I would like to invite Tweek to come up and share a little bit about something that is close to her heart and, in fact, close to our ministry here at UVC. And while she is sharing, while she's sharing, I would invite you to take this perforated edge on the side of your worship guide and just be folding that back and forth. So why don't you tell us a little bit about why you're here?
Okay, first I want to say hello everybody. My name is Tweek. That's my nickname, aka stage name, but my first name is Jasmine. And I was brought to you today because on the behalf of the Trauma Center Campaign and Coalition, as you see in my shirt, it says Trauma Center now. The Southside of Chicago does not have a level 1 adult trauma center. So for anybody who's in any type of trauma on the south side of Chicago, 9 times out of 10 you'll be taken to Northwestern or a hospital that's very, very far out, that's close to the south suburbs, which is Christ, or even which is in the Oakland community. So University of Chicago, they had one back down in 1988. They shut it down due to, they said, lack of funding. And we feel like the University of Chicago was put in the community, in our community, the Woodlawn community, Hyde Park area, to serve those that's in the community. And we feel like the black and brown don't get served properly. We don't get the proper treatment that we need due to lack of resources or health care, we can't afford it or whatever. One of the co-founders of Fearless Leading by the Youth, which is the group that I'm in, Damian Turner was shot and killed in a drive-by on 61st and Cotts Grove. They took him all the way down Northwestern. It was a 25-minute drive, and where he passed away in the ambulance before he made it to Northwestern. Had the University of Chicago had their trauma center, Damian could have been getting worked on for those 25 minutes. Damian still could have been alive here with me today telling you guys about a trauma center. Because we still would have needed trauma center whether it affected Damian or not. But because it's Damian's death is what sparked my interest in, like, wow, what was a trauma center? Let me get involved, because though it haven't hit home with me because I personally didn't know Damian, it's other people that still need the trauma center. It doesn't just affect me, it affects you, me, brown, black, purple, whatever. So this trauma center campaign, I've been working on it for 5 years. I joined in 2010. And it has been wonderful, but quite a very hard and tedious journey. It gets me sometimes, it's emotional, because I just be like, wow. It just seems like don't nobody care, where the people who have the power to help us, it's just like they just brush us off. Like, yeah, they feel like it's no need. How is not no need when it's people dying here? Y'all say, oh, stop the gangbang and stop the violence. Yes, we would love to stop that, but that's not gonna happen overnight. You don't get trauma by a gunshot. You could get it by hitting your head. A hammer fell on you. You got in a car accident. Anything can happen. So, just in case anything happened, these people, we need to be treated immediately because it's life-threatening. And they don't seem to see that lives are worth way much more than money. I don't care, mega millions, 50 billion. A life is worth way much more. Amen. So I want to keep it brief. I'm sorry, I've run over 3 minutes. If you're interested and want to know more about it, I'll still be here. You can come talk to me, grab me. If you know what a trauma center is, I'll break it down. If you want to know more about the history of why the University of Chicago shut it down, I would be glad to provide you with that information. If everybody grab their paper. And on the count of 3, we will tear it. 1, 2, 3.
So I was talking to Tweek earlier before the service, and she said that she has so much frustration and anger, particularly around the systemic and individual racism that she's experienced, partly by participating in this campaign. And she feels so grateful that she has a positive space to expend that energy, that she won't just kind of burn up from the anger, but that she's a place that can make a difference, hopefully, especially with all of us walking together, right?